Jamaica's 400-meter sensation, Rusheen Mcdonald. Why though? I mean, seriously, why? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now, go ahead, please hit the subscribe button. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at it and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Rusheen Mcdonald is the national record holder in the men's 400 meters for the island of Jamaica, as well as currently for the 2023 season, the third fastest man in the world in the men's 400 meters and Jamaica's fastest in the world for the 2023 season over the distance of 400 meters. Gardner ran the fastest time in the world in this race. This was at the Hungary Grand Prix, and Mcdonald ran the third fastest time for the 2023 season in this single race. The Bahamian sensation ran 43.74 ahead of Jamaica's Rusheen Mcdonald, who ran 44.03.
Away, Vernon Northern Gardner. He does this very often, a very aggressive first 200 metres. Hold on, he's gone past the final athlete outside of him, Rusheen Mcdonald, as the stagger is done. Can Stephen Gardner hold on to this lead? This could be his best performance of the season so far at just the right time. Mcdonald trying to finish fast in lane 8, but it is a...
As we stated, this run cemented Rusheen Mcdonald as the third fastest man in the world in the men's 400 meters for the 2023 season. As you can see here at the World Athletics, it's Gardner first, Mozala second, and Mcdonald third. Jamaica's Sean Bailey is at 11, and Antonio Watson is in at number 15 in terms of times. And we know that, these other athletes are truly exceptional, meaning Sean Bailey, remarkable talent, as well as Antonio Watson. Now, when the J3As announced the men's 400-meter team heading to Budapest for the World Championships 2023, in the solo event for the men's 400 meters, Sean Bailey, Antonio Watson, and Zadrian Barnes, all of whom are exceptional talents. But Rusheen Mcdonald is in the mixed 4x4 relay. Why though? I mean, seriously, why? What's the logic? The man is the third fastest person in the world, and we want to win a medal there. I mean, if we're to be honest, he's the best opportunity we have of winning a medal in the men's 400 meters, by far. As I stated, Zadrian Barnes, huge fan, amazing talent. Antonio Watson, you all know I'm a huge talent, huge fan of this young man. And of course, Sean Bailey. But of the three, the fastest by far and improving dramatically is Rusheen Mcdonald. I mean, when he faced off against Tobago about 2 days before he ran that third fastest time in the world, this is the time he ran. For clarification, when Rusheen Mcdonald faced off against Let's Tobago of Botswana, Tobago won in 44.75, and Rusheen Mcdonald ran 44.83. Just days later, he won 44.03.
4 e 5 le corsie dei giovani, entrambi anno di nascita 2003, e poi l'esperto Mcdonald in sesta. Partenza decisamente sostenuta per Tobago, che fa gara su Rusheen Mcdonald, che di anni ormai ne ha 31. Pile controlla da esperto quattrocentista qual è. Tobago passa Mcdonald, Pillai non sembra averne. Tobago stringe i denti, ci prova a rientrare Mcdonald, gioca di esperienza, ma non basta, la gioventù di Tobago.
Now this of course is my 2 cents. Now I know what you're going to say now, people. But seriously, why? This is the only real chance. Now listen, Sean Bailey is a remarkable talent. Antonio Watson, they're all remarkable talents. And I'm not going to say no. One is, I think Antonio is number 16 and Sean Bailey is at number 11. I believe there's a possibility of them actually getting to the finals. And maybe Sean Bailey could even, on a really, really good day, medal. But given the fact that we're talking about Stephen Gardner, the young man from Africa, as well as the other young man from South Africa, Wade van Niekerk. Come on, people. The third fastest time in the world, and he's running the mixed relays. And I know he didn't run in the finals at the national championships. I don't know what happened there. But after the finals, he went and he ran the third fastest time in the world. The third fastest time in the world, people, 44.03. And I am no expert at track and field. I'm just a huge fan. But I like winning and I like medaling. So I want someone to explain this to me. Now, I did hear one exec from the J3A say, well, this person went somewhere else and ran this fast time, but the J3A has the capacity to make the right decision. I mean, is their decision based on ego or is it based on law? I understand that the young man didn't compete, but he went somewhere else days later and ran the third fastest time in the world. Why would we then send the 11th and the 16th fastest and Zadrian Barnes and not put this man in as, now I know some of you are going to say, but Peter, principle is principle, and I know what you're saying. I get it. But, and I know I don't believe in preaching the concept of winning at all cost. But seriously, the man has the third fastest time in the world. And he's not running in the individual 400 meters. He's our best opportunity in terms of just logistically to get on the podium. And he is improving dramatically. And you put him in a mixed 4x4? What? Seriously? Why? I mean, I've seen the J3As make exceptions. So what's going on here? Can someone please explain to me? Maybe I'm just an ignoramus and I don't understand what's going on. And I understand, yes, he did not compete in the finals. But I also know that those rules are not hard and fast. And I also know for an absolute fact that it is the members of the J3A who make a decision. Why wouldn't you put the third fastest man in the world for the 2023 season to run as an individual? You won't put him in the mixed relays? What's going on? And I believe in principle. I get all of that. But I know the J3A has the capacity to change this decision. Well, it's probably too late now. But that's like having Usain Bolt at his best. And you say, you know what? I'm going to make him run in the 4x1. I'm not going to have him run as an individual. And I mean, that is an exaggeration. But I'm saying this man is the fourth fastest man in the world. He improved from 44.83 and 2 days later ran 44.03. He's only getting better and faster. We're going to waste that man and put him in a mixed 4x4. And I'm not knocking the mixed 4x4. But he's almost a certain medal. And we have not had run a 400 meter medal. I don't remember us doing that in decades, at least many decades. Why wouldn't we do the most obvious thing? So I'm asking you, what are your thoughts? Do you think that the J3A should have allowed this young man, the third fastest in the world, to run as an individual? Or you believe, based on the concept of their principle, that he shouldn't run? I really want to know your thoughts. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. Bless up!